right, so now we're going to work a back take. Important skill from the ground, especially when we're playing guard. One of the main things you want to do, if possible, is get around and get on their back. If I take his back when I'm playing guard, I've got to get around his arms. So that usually means I have to arm drag or duck under, come underneath or around that elbow, okay? Unless he does that for me by grabbing my head. So what I mean is, Todd's on his back, and this is super common in a fight, super common in MMA, real common in MMA, but it's even fairly common these days in Jiu-jitsu because number one, no gi, it's harder to get the grip, so a lot of guys like to grab that way. And number two, there's things like the Sao Paulo pass and other passes that people are doing now where they control your upper body, okay? So the starting position is I'm gonna be in the closed guard and I'm gonna have his head and here, right? And we're gonna be in a position kind of like this. And this is a super common position these days like this, right? I can be on my toes, I could be on my knees, or I could be stacking. And you'll find this position all the time. Okay? And we're going to take the back from there. So Todd's on top. And I'm just going to give you a few pointers to practice, and we'll divide up lower body and upper body. So we'll start with the lower body. So he grabs me. Yeah. I have my closed guard, right? I can move his hips away and then pinch my legs together to get a little better control. So if he's driving that shoulder into me, right, and go here. Now I want to use my knees to rotate my body, just like we did from the open guard a minute ago, okay? And then I'm going to stretch out my bottom leg. And what that does is it makes it hard for him, bring your knee in, try and follow. It makes it harder for him to follow, okay? And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with the upper body in a minute, but I just want to focus on the legs. Now this leg is straight, not on the ground, because we'll pass over it, right? But it's here, it's heavy and straight. That makes it hard for him to bring his knee up. And this is heavy. There's weight on this knee. That's what's heavy on his back. So come back to that spot. Grab me and stack me up. Right, pull them away, get a little stretch it out, get a little space, unlock my legs. And that's my position. This is what's going on with my legs. Heavy, straight, okay? Now with my upper body, I connect my face to my arm. Iron pillow. That's all I'm doing with my upper body. Okay, this is my position. That's it, okay? We're not going to worry about going to the back, just getting into that spot. So, legs rotate, bottom leg extended straight, top leg heavy, glue your head to your own arm, okay? Let's try that back and forth, go ahead. I'm inside, I've got cross face and underhook, and he gets to the side to take my back, go ahead. Good. Now, freeze for a second. If his head is not connected to his arm and there's space there where I can grab or I can bring my hand in or I can hold like this, then it can be hard for him to pop his head out, right? If he glues his head to his shoulder and just tucks his chin, yep, I've got nothing to hang on to here. I've got the harder I squeeze and try and pull like I'm going to go ahead and arm, his head will just pop out. And now all he really needs to do is just move back a little bit, stretch his head and put your head out. Straight out, yes. Now, come back. Instead of pushing with your arm, just pull your head straight back. And yeah, as your head pops out, get to your right elbow. Good. Now, once you're at the right elbow, the main thing that's preventing you from taking the back right now is his bottom leg. So you kind of let your bottom leg go limp, and you point your knee that way. So it's like really loose here, and just take my back. Use your top. Yes, like yes. See what you just did there? Like that. Go back. So hang on for a second. Your leg is just going to kind of go limp and fold. Bottom leg, right? So one more time. As he gets that position, he needs good tension. Yeah. Get on your side first. Good. Good. That helps him rotate that. Now go back for a second. Keep that tension on my leg, because if you don't, I'm going to go in here. Good. Yes. There we go. Now your head pops out. After your head pops out, get to your elbow. That's when you relax the bottom leg. I'll take it back. Good. By pointing that kneecap down, okay? So I'm not gonna, until my head pops out and Todd grabs me. I'm working from this position. Until my head pops out, I keep that pressure. Okay? Once my head pops out, that's when I can relax that bottom leg to take the back. Make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's try it. Go ahead. Good. Okay, look here. A couple things. When we're doing it in the gym like this, it looks like one smooth motion. In reality, you might get on your side, and it may take, the person might be really stubborn or hanging on real, squeezing really hard or whatever. It may take a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes for you to get your head out, right? But there's no reason to panic there. They can't hit you, right, without disconnecting their hands. So if they're just squeezing, this goes back to a principle in Jiu-Jitsu a lot of people forget, right? If Todd is doing something that requires me to hang on, his goal is not to break that. His goal is just to maintain it, so I have to hang on as long as possible. Because you're trying to wear the other person out, right? So if the person's like this, like this, like this, and you're on bottom, just create a structure where they have to keep doing this and just wait. You're just gonna wait, right? Because even if I do want to break that grip to take the back, I would rather you be a little more tired when I do it. So you're just kind of wearing them out. You can be patient, right? There'd be no reason. And then your head pops out. Head pops out, you get your elbow to the mat, turn the leg down and get on the back. As soon as you're on the back, do not go for the neck, okay? So if Todd's on my back, take my back. I'll go inside your guard. He takes my back. Go. Good. I might be stubborn. I might be hanging on. Take your time. Tuck your chin. Tuck your chin. Yes. Take away my... Now see, he's taking away my shelf. I'm way less comfortable, right? Takes his time. Now it pops out. Good. Get on my back. Good. If he reaches right away from my neck and gets greedy, right? Oh, out of time. This is where you'll get knocked right back off. Okay? So we're always going to do the same thing. Take my back again. A simple kind of rule of thumb, right? Go. On your side. Good. Tuck your chin. Good. Nice. Relax. Head pops out. Take your time. Good. Get your elbow. Get to the back. All the way in the back. Double underhooks. That's it. Double underhooks every time, right? Even if I stand up here, it's hard for me to shake Todd off my back. Right? And the main thing is we want to secure that position. So you go double underhooks, don't go over under. Double overhooks, and then we can start to attack the neck. Okay? Go ahead and try it. Good, yes. And this is the final piece. Can I borrow you again, Todd? The final piece, right? Good. I'm on his back with my hooks. Okay? And I'm in here and I got double under, right? If possible, I'm going to grab the wrist, I'm going to touch the bottoms of my feet together and flare my knees out as I drive my hips in. This position. Then I will take a hand out and I'll go for the choke, okay? So I'm going to break him down and get his hand strapped underneath his body before I pull the hand out and attack his neck, okay? If he rolls or turns, something like that, before I can break him down, then I will follow the way we did a minute ago, and then start to attack. The point is solidify your position before you go for the finish. Position first, right? So ideally, I want him on his belly broken down. If I can get that, I'll get that. Okay? If not, that's because he moved and rolled. I want to be square on his back in a good position before I attack. Okay? Put it all together now. Go ahead, back and forth. Before you break them down, you touch the soles of your feet together. Okay? So when I'm on Todd's back, just watch my feet. I'm in here, I touch the soles of my feet together as I drive. See how my feet are really close, right? Try and put a leg in the middle. Very difficult. If there's space, now I'm in trouble. Correct attention. Depending on how good he is at that escape, right? So you want to close that space off. So keep your feet together when you break them down. Okay? Keep going. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for frequent updates because we're updating this every week. And make sure you comment and like and share our videos. We appreciate it, and we definitely try and respond to all the comments. And if you like what we're doing and you like the material, check out SBG University, SBGU, and you're going to see a ton more in much greater depth than what you see here on YouTube. Thank you very much.